Cecily Mbarire, do swear that I shall always truly and diligently serve the people and the Republic of Kenya in the office of the Governor of Embu County, that I shall diligently discharge my duties and perform my functions in the said office, and that I will do justice to all in accordance with the constitutions and the laws of Kenya without fear, favor, affection, or ill will. So help me God.
I hereby present to you your governor.
Justice Kinyua Mugo, do swear that I shall always truly and diligently serve the people and the Republic of Kenya in the office of the Deputy Governor of Embu County, that I shall diligently discharge my duties and perform my functions in the said office, and that I will do justice to all in accordance with the Constitution and the laws of Kenya without fear, favor, affection, or ill will. So help me God.
His Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Embu.
Challenges have been left by the outgoing regime. First and foremost, as I take the reins of power, Embu County government has a pending bill estimated at an exceeding 2.2 billion Kenya shillings. This presents the single largest challenge moving on because the current pending bills exceed the amount budgeted and spent in our county for development in a single year. I promise you that my government will get to the bottom of all the pending bills to ascertain their legality and therefore determine whether the pending bills are payable or not. This will necessitate the carrying out of a forensic audit on the same pending bills and, where necessary, legal measures to be taken to correct the findings of the forensic audit. Ladies and gentlemen, our healthcare is on its deathbed. My government will, with immediate effect, embark on a recovery plan for our healthcare system with the aim of ensuring that we provide suitable, sustainable, and affordable healthcare to all our people. This will be through the implementation of local solutions, especially that the human resource challenge bedeviling our healthcare institutions across the county, ensure sustained provision of pharmaceuticals and non-pharmaceutical supplies to our health facilities, while complementing the same with adequate budgetary support for the healthcare. And I'm glad that the MCAs are here, honorable members. This is our immediate and most urgent role going forward. Getting our healthcare back on its feet, and I know you understand it because you've been on the ground you've interacted with your constituents, and you know that there's a real felt need in the health sector. So I hope that you support me in giving me the necessary budgetary support to be able to resuscitate our dead health care system. I promise you, my people, to ensure we implement radical surgery of our healthcare system in my first 100 days in office. Ladies and gentlemen, all our towns and markets have experienced unprecedented mushrooming of garbage piles that have turned public spaces into eyesores that are a risk to public health and are a clear indicator of a failed governance system. Good people, I give you my unwavering undertaking to not only clear all these garbage piles, but also ensure a sustained garbage management system that will be put in place. Such a system will look into ways of engaging the local people, especially so the youth, men and women in all markets and towns, with a name of cleaning the towns and ensuring that we provide employment to the unemployed youth. We are talking about bottom up. We shall start empowering our youth right from the bottom at the marketplaces. I promise inclusivity, equity, and development in equal measure. Ladies and gentlemen, a county government depends on revenues allocated annually by Parliament under the Division of Revenue Bill, as well as local revenue collections. The resources received are not adequate, while the scope of raising revenues internally is limited by the Constitution and the law. My administration commits to prudently manage these public funds, eradicate corruption and misappropriation of public resources. My government will ensure that our revenue collection is efficient, optimized as we seal all revenue leakages through digitization. Going forward, we shall not collect local revenue in form of cash. We are going fully digital, and we are going to do radical surgery in ECRA to make sure that we realize our potential. Currently, in the last 5 years, we have collected an average of 300 million per year. The potential of Embu County is that we can collect anything between 900 million to 1 billion per year. That should show you that at least 3/4 of our local revenue was going into the wrong hands. We are going to correct this wrong and make sure that money coming from our local revenue streams is actually used well and collected to full potential, and will set targets for the county every financial year so that we realize full potential of our revenue collection. In my administration, there will be no chance for marginalization. And this I want to repeat. In my administration, there will be no chance for marginalization. And I want to give this confidence, especially so, to our brothers and sisters from Bere North and Bere South, that it shall be different in my regime. You shall get your fair share of development like everybody else. This county belongs to all the diverse communities, and all have a right to service and development. The youth, women, and people living with disability will have a place in my government. This will be accomplished through access to government procurement opportunities, or AGPO. My government will establish a fund to support youth and women enterprises by way of accessing credit facilities, which they can be able to finance the projects they may get through AGPO. This fund will also support our border operators and Mama Boga in line with our bottom-up economic model as Kenya Kwanza. We must empower the women and the youth of Embu County to nurture talents in order to improve their livelihood and improve our county economy. I want to state here that will be very keen on developing the talent of young people. We are going to go out there and make sure we consciously create opportunity, build infrastructure that will enable our young people to realize their full potential and be able to be good sportsmen and women, musicians, artists of all walks, so that Embu County can shine. Ladies and gentlemen, as I start here today, our county is faced with other numerous challenges which include lack of support for our farmers by the county government, total neglect of our youth, and underfunded education system, especially in the devolved sectors of early childhood development and education, ECDE, and the technical and vocational education and training, TVET. I will endeavor to support our youth in skills and talent development, as well as provide internship programs within government here and out there at the national level. My government will staff, equip and provide the necessary infrastructure in our TVETs in order to enroll more of our youth. Agriculture will be a major contributor to the economic growth of our county. My government will ensure that agriculture is well enhanced through value addition, provision for market produce, and provision of extension services. Our county has numerous farm produce that have high potential of fetching money for our farmers via aggressive market lobbying, both locally and internationally. These products include avocados, macadamia, mugoka, bananas, mangoes, coffee, tea, honey, milk, dengu, among many other produce that we are blessed with as a county. The county will approach all entities, private and public, locally and abroad, to get deals that ensure better prices for the farmers. My government, in partnership with the national government, will provide affordable and accessible farm inputs, highly professional extension services, and the necessary legal framework to ensure guaranteed minimum returns for our farmers. And this we shall work very closely with the national government and our members of parliament who will be representing us at the national level. This will ensure that we generate revenue for the county and advance the Pesa Mfukoni concept by creating wealth for our farmers. Furthermore, the county government will set up value addition centers in our wards and sub-counties that will also be used as standardization center where all our farm produce is improved and packaged to attain the set industry and market standards. Ladies and gentlemen, on the tourism front, I'll use my experience gained during my tenure as an assistant minister in the Ministry of Tourism to develop tourism in our country as part of the Greater Mount Kenya Tourism Circuit. We shall develop various tourism products, among them opening up of the Moya Game Reserve, creating an alternative route to climbing Mount Kenya through Irangi Forest, among other tourism products including sports tourism for the youth. We hope that soon Embu County will surely be a tourism destination for all, local and international tourists. In order to improve service delivery and provide an enabling business environment, my government will rationalize all business licenses, levies, and permits. I had conversations with the business community, and they had a big challenge with the way we levy permits and licenses, and we are going to harmonize that so that we optimize on the revenue collection. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a day of reaffirming my campaign promises as enshrined in my manifesto, rededicating to service, and recalibrating our priorities for the next 5 years. Yet it is a moment of reflection and remembrance. Our cardinal goal for the next 5 years is to make sure that the dreams of many in Embu County residents are alive and well. It is about moving people forward without leaving anyone behind. It is about voices raised together with a backbeat you cannot miss. It's about taking away obstacles and adding seats around the table of possibilities and prosperity. Most of all, it's about filling the air with real opportunity and equality. Finally, I wish to take this opportunity to send my congratulatory message on behalf of the people of Embu to His Excellency the President-elect Honorable William Samoei Ruto and the Deputy President-elect Honorable Rigathi Gachagua following their victory in the just concluded general election. I want to thank the President-elect and his deputy for the immense support to me and the Kenya Kwanza candidates. I am confident that the petition before the Supreme Court will be dismissed and we reaffirm their election as was announced by the returning officer, Honorable Chebukati. I promise to foster unity amongst the Embu leaders, especially the elected leaders, in order to achieve the Embu dreams, as well as indicated earlier. I promise to work closely with all the members of the County Assembly to ensure that we enact the necessary legislation and policies. Of importance is the revision of the current County Integrated Development Plan so as to align to the development agenda with the needs of Mwananchi. I'll be a governor to all who elected me and even those who did not elect me. Campaigns are over now and we must roll our sleeves and work for the people. Surely, we do not have the luxury and privilege of time, and therefore we must begin the very serious work of rebuilding and developing our county. Let us go back to our farms. Let us go back to our grazing fields. Let us go back to our boda sheds. Let's go back to our shops and salons. Let's go back to our juakali sheds. Let's go back to our quarries. Let's go back to our factories. Let's go back to our schools. Let's go back to our churches with a renewed hope and determination to make our collective vision a reality. Let's go back to our various endeavors, confident that we now have a county government that is desirous of listening to all of us, working with all of us and for us, and willing to create an enabling environment for us and our families to thrive and prosper. God bless us all. God bless Embu County, and may God bless Kenya. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Asanteni sana. Niwega muno.
I will now wish to ask Her Excellency the Governor and His Excellency the Deputy Governor to